My birth plan. I was with a midwife. I love it. She explained everything to me. And I was thinking to have a vaginal birth, which didn't happen, with calming music, water, birthing bowl, everything. That's what I imagined. But little that I knew that it was going to be so different. About pain relief, I was explained how the epidural worked and all the consequences. But at the time, it was more about, you're not less of a woman if you use the epidural. That's the comment I received from everyone. And I wish I knew that the epidural, it will change my life forever, I feel. I have back pain all the time. I always felt that I needed more and more relief. The pain was unbearable. I was 3 days at the hospital induced because I was almost 42 weeks. My hands were really big, my feet were very big. I had very high blood pressure. I was 10 centimeters dilated. But Clara decided to go back. She saved me. So we went to emergency C-section. I was exhausted. I wasn't able to push. My blood pressure was to the top. It was dangerous. Other thing that I wish I knew was that the cervical exams were very invasive, and I couldn't forget that after I delivered Clara. In 3 days, I had many nurses and doctors touching me, and I couldn't forget that. At the end, I had a beautiful doctor. She was so kind and helpful, and she helped me and guided me to the C-section. With the weight of Clarita and the time frame, I wish I just decided for a C-section, but I was never actually guided at the beginning to do that. I had a hospital bag, but I learned when I got there that I didn't have enough things. I planned and I thought I had everything, but not close enough to what I needed. So here I try to just put some ideas of things that you can put in your bag and your partner's bag and that you can bring to the hospital. I had a lot of guidance along my way thanks to the midwife. They were amazing. But for some reason, I thought it was gonna be just one day, less hours, and I took 3 days at the hospital, something that wasn't planned as in my birth plan. I remember being so exhausted. I was so tired. I couldn't walk. I couldn't breathe properly. I was like breathing so fast. My sleep, oh my God, poor actor. I was not sleeping at all. At all. I remember having so much anxiety because it was almost 42 weeks and baby was not here. So I was not able to sleep. It is good to plan ahead of the many possibilities that can happen during the birth. I always say I want it as natural as possible, but many people told me about the epidural, and I say yes, no problem. But back pain is horrible now. Breastfeeding. Oh my God, I thought, yeah, breastfeeding, of course. For how long? I'm not sure. Formula? Well, I think my mother did that to me, so yes, but I'm not sure for how long. Mixed feeding. I didn't know that ever existed. So yeah, I wasn't sure that about that neither. I did so many exercises to have Clara with me, and this picture represents so much. I tried to push, but Clarita just went back. I think she saved me. I was in a different, difficult situation. Even in the C-section, you will see my face. I was having so much pain. I was feeling almost everything, and they moved me a lot to take Clarita out to this world, and she was just stuck there, and it was difficult. And my girl was protecting me. I believe that. I feel that. My husband was so kind all the time. I lost a lot of blood, and finally she was here. I was truly exhausted, but you see the hand of my husband trying to give me relief, and I cannot forget that. Baby was here, and I was tired but so excited. I had so many emotions, but Clara was here. She arrived. You can see in this face that I was ready to sleep. I was so tired. This was the first time I was with Clara. So special, so unique. I love it. Axel also held Clarita, and he was so kind and such a great partner. My parents were waiting outside. They were so happy. This was our first official picture. History was made and Clara was here. We had our first photo, our first family photo. Breastfeeding was difficult for me, and we had so many funny moments. I didn't know that babies had so many colors in their poop, and that we had to track everything all the time. Even with this difficult birth and going through postpartum depression, I can just say that I agree with other moms that say that you forget, because the joy that a baby gives you, it's just so beautiful. I cannot stop loving. I have a beautiful girl that makes me stronger all the time, makes me happier all the time. Seeing her grow makes me, feel that I need to work harder to give her a good life, give her happiness, and continue this journey of motherhood. I hope the journal that I created helps many moms to be and brings them joy. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for all the support I have received during postpartum.